Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Some of you have been asking where to find the weights. So Argos has weights. These ones I got in Dunn stores years ago, and they're 0.5 of a kilo, so they're small. So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 6 of Grace, and we're still on the floor. We'll probably stay on the floor because tomorrow's Sunday. We'll stay on the floor till Monday, and then we'll stand or something, maybe. So come, lie on your mat, lie on your back, and we shall begin. Come. Lie on your back. So knees are bent and feet are flat on the floor. And just begin by arching into your lower back and then flattening down into your lower back. Just listening, arching and flattening down. How smoothly can you make this movement in your spine? Flattening down, arching, flattening down and arching. So reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then bend your elbows, pull your elbows into the floor and arch your back by popping your chest forward and your rib cage forward. And then reach your arms up towards the ceiling, flatten your lower back down. Pull your elbows back, let your spine arch, let your chest pop forward, and reach your arms forward. You can lift your head if you wish. Nice. Pull your elbows back. Maybe your shoulders lift off the floor a little bit. So you're doing the cat pose while lying on the floor. A microphone. Got a sound. Yeah, I do. Okay, great. Random. Great. So great, continue. Reach your arms up. Maybe lift your head off the floor. Pull your elbows back. Poppy. Arching your back. One more time. Reaching your arms up, rounding your back. Pull your elbows back and arching. Nice. So arms are long beside you. Feet are hip distance apart. And then lift your hips up off the floor. Squeeze through your bum. And then lower your bum to the floor and draw your knees up towards your chest. And bring your feet to the floor. Lift your bum. Lower your bum slowly down. Lift your feet off the floor. So just continue. You can, if you want, reach your arms up towards the ceiling as we do this, or just leave your arms long on the floor beside you. Squeeze your knees towards you. Lift your bum off the floor. You can, if you want, when you squeeze your knees towards you, you can lift your head off the floor or leave your head on the floor. As soon as you lift your head off the floor, there's like your head is so heavy. So just acknowledge that maybe your neck doesn't like that, or maybe it really likes it. And just feel flow, strength, connection. One more time. Nice. Keep your arms where they are. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling if they are along beside you, and just begin to sway your knees from side to side. Arms are in the air. And begin to exaggerate. So when your knees go right, let your arms travel a bit to the left. And when your knees go left, let your arms travel a bit to the right. So it's like the zombie twist. Just feeling that. Feet are on the floor. Arms are traveling. Maybe you turn your head slightly to follow your hands. Maybe you keep your head center. Maybe just your eyes follow your hands. Yeah, just eyes following my hands is very nice. Head makes me feel a little bit nauseous. Nice. Lift your feet off the floor. Do the same movement. Bring your knees to the right, arms to the left. So now it's the true zombie twist where you're actually balancing the weight of your arms against the weight of your legs. And just feel that there's a moment of balance, and then there's the return, balance, Return. Just feel that through your body. Maybe balance a bit deeper. Maybe not. Again, it's just my eyes following my hands. Nice. One more time. Each side. Super duper. Come back to center. Rest your arms down. Rest your feet on the floor. Notice how you are. Nice. So squeeze your right knee up onto your chest and pull your right knee down to you with your hands. And then it's almost like I feel like I shoot my leg out and I lift my bum at the same time. And so my bum is now lifted off the floor and my leg's at a 45-degree angle. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee up onto your chest, hug it in, and then shoot your leg out. Long and strong, bum lifts off the floor. And again, squeeze your knee towards you, and then whoosh, leg goes out. You can include your arms as well. Squeeze your knee towards you, and then reach your arms so that you can still see them out of the corners of your eyes, over your head. Squeeze your knee towards you. Maybe try and lift your hips a little bit higher. Squeezing. Lift. One more time. Squeezing. Lift. Nice. Other side. So arms are long beside you to begin. Bring your left knee towards you. Hold on to it with your hands. And then shoot your left leg out. So it's at a 45-degree angle. Bum is in the air. Squeeze your knee towards you. Bum is on the floor. Stretch your leg out long. Bum is off the floor. Squeeze your knee towards you. Leg stretches out. And now you can begin to include your arms. Knee squeezes towards you. Maybe reach your arms so that you can see them out of the corners of your eyes. Squeeze your knee towards you. Maybe start to lift your hips a little bit higher. Just feeling that. Nice. Bring your foot to the floor. Just sway your knees from side to side. Just let them drop. Let them move. Nice. So bring both knees up towards you. And then let your knees be directly over your thighs. No, the knees directly over your hips. And then your calves are kind of at a 45-degree angle. I'm flexing into my heels. Arms are long beside you. Push your fingertips into the floor so your fingertips are strong. And when you do that, you'll feel your abdominal muscles turning on. And then slowly either touch the floor with your right toes or stretch your right leg long. Bend your knee, come all the way back up to a 90-degree angle. And either touch the floor with your left toes or stretch your leg long. And you're noticing the lower back as you do this. You're noticing the belly. You're endeavoring to keep that sense of steadiness by pushing your fingertips down into the floor. Stay here or reach your hands up, lift your head off the floor, do the same movement. Always choose the level that suits you. One more time each side. Great, squeeze your knees towards you. Rock from side to side. Nice. So bring both feet to the floor and then reach your right arm overhead so it rests on the floor beside the right side of your face. And then drop both knees to the right and end up lying on your right side. My left hand is on the floor in front of me. Then draw your left knee up so it taps your left elbow. And then stretch your left leg long and try and touch the light switch way down beyond your toes, like you're trying to reach as far as you can. Draw your left knee up and then let it reach and stretch as long and strong as you can. You can stay with your right hand on the floor, or you begin to travel with your right arm as well. So reaching your arm overhead, lengthen through the whole left side of your body. Elbow and knee come to touch. Stretching long. Elbow and knee come to touch. So just feel it. Feel the movement. For me, there's something deep in the psoas, the deep front of my belly, that gets so relieved by this. Knee comes up. Stretch your leg long. Nice. One more time. Knee comes up. Stretch your leg long. Nice. So bring your left hand to the floor in front of you, and now draw your knee up towards your elbow, and then swing your foot behind you, and don't let your left hand move off the floor. And then draw your knee up and sweep your foot behind you. And you're really feeling into your belly as you do this. So I'm really kicking my left heel back, my knee is bent. One more time, knee up. Kick your foot back. Pause there on the deepest point of foot going backwards. Left hand is pushing into the floor. Nice. Come back. Come lie on the floor and just feel the difference between your two sides. Nice. Feet are hip distance apart. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips up off the floor. Drop your bum down. Draw your knees up towards your chest. Feet to the floor. Lift your hips up. Bum down. Lift your hips. Bend your elbows. Let them touch. Straighten your arms. Hips lift. Bend your elbows. Knee come to touch. Maybe you lift your head. Lift your hips. And elbows to your knees. One more time. Lift your hips. And elbows to your knees. Nice. So come lie on the floor. Reach your left arm long beside your ear. I'm just changing sides, so I'm looking at you still. Feet are hip distance apart. And then rock your knees over towards the left and let your right hand land on the floor in front of you. You're lying on your left arm. From here, draw your right knee up. Touch your right elbow. And then stretch your leg long, like you're trying to touch something way down beyond the toes. Nice. Bend your knee, draw it up. And then stretch your leg long. Nice. Bend your knee, draw it up. Stretch your leg long. You can include your arm next time. So bend your knee, let it touch. And then lengthen long into your arm, into your leg. Bend your knee, touch. Reaching long. Feel the rib cage moving as you do this. So as I reach long, my rib cage lifts a little bit off the floor underneath me. And as I bring my elbow and my knee together, my rib cage pushes into the floor. Just feel the side bending into the body as you do this. Nice, cool. Bring your right hand to the floor in front of you. Bring your elbow to your knee. Now keeping your knee bent, kick your right foot back behind you. And then bring your knee to your elbow. Foot back behind you. Knee to your elbow. Behind you. Knee to your elbow. One last time. Kick your foot behind you. I feel like I'm in a pantomime. Behind you. Keep kicking your foot back. Feel the length of the front of your belly. Nice. Both knees together. Roll onto your back. Squeeze your knees up towards your chest. Lift your head. Draw your knees towards your nose and your nose towards your knees. And drop your head. Reach your arms straight up, your legs straight up, maybe out at a 45-degree angle. And then squeeze everything in and up.
And then just reach everything out. Squeeze it all in. Lengthen it long. One last time. Squeeze it all in. And lengthen it long. Nice. Come sit up, all the way up. Sitting on your mat. Nice. Legs are long and out forward in front of you. So bring your right hand, or both hands, to the side of your right ribs and push your rib into your hands. So you're trying to push your ribs towards the right. And then bring your hands to the left side of your ribs. Push your ribs towards the left. Nice. Bring your hands to the front of your ribs. Push your ribs forward. Oh, the battery's going to run out. Sorry. Keep pushing your ribs forward. Great. Lovely. And then reverse. So just have a feeling of push your ribs forward and then back. So I'm pushing into my hands and then back a bit. Into my hands. So just feel that you're pushing into the front of the ribs. Nice. And then try side again. Push into the right side. Push into the left side. For me, I get taller as I push. I feel this sense of, like, my voice goes a little bit funny. I do it. I just feel this really powerful sense of ribs as I do it. Nice. So bend your right knee so that your foot is on the floor. Actually, start with your feet wide. And then bend your right knee so your foot is on the floor. And then reach over towards the left, and just touch the floor really lightly with your fingertips, okay? And then lean over towards the right and lean your rib cage forward, pull your elbows backwards. Nice. Over towards the left, let your fingertips touch lightly. And then over towards the right, pull your elbows back, push your chest forward. Fingers touch lightly. Right side, pull your elbows back. So my right leg is moving from standing to lying on the floor. Notice for you what angle of a leg suits you better. Just feel that. How do you adapt this movement? Maybe you have two legs that are straight. Touch the floor one side and then lean. Or maybe you have your knee bending. Nice. So next time you can have your legs straight, you can have your right knee bent. Bring both hands to the left side and lift your bum off the floor. Drop your bum down, come back to center. And again, lift your bum off the floor. How high can it go? Center. And lift your bum off the floor. Back one last time. Lift your bum off the floor. And back. Nice. Stretch your right leg long. Maybe they stay long. Maybe you bend the left knee. Bring both hands to touch the right side lightly. And then lean into the left. Pull your elbows back. And touch the right side lightly. Lean. Right side lightly. Lean. Right side lightly. Lean. Last time. Lightly. And lean. Great. Bring both hands over towards the right side. Lift your bum off the floor. Drop your bum down. Center. Lift your bum off the floor. Down. Lift your bum off the floor. And down. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands to your shins. Sit up tall. And just feel all of that. You know, we connected with the length of our spine, the strength of our hips, the zombie twist, the leaning into the ribs, the strength of our legs, the lifting of the head off the floor. Nice. Stretch your legs out long without moving your spine. Just roll your shoulders. and then roll in the other direction. Again, you can have little Lego arms where your elbows are bent, or you can have your hands on your thighs so you take the weight out of it. And then go back to the first direction and begin to move your spine. And as soon as you take your head off center, the weight of your head travels into your spine, which gives you much more proprioception, but it's much stronger into the spine. Just remember, your head in alignment directly over your spine is incredibly light because gravity is falling down through the spine. As soon as you drop your head forward, your head is so heavy. It's really heavy. Change direction, use the whole spine. So that's why, texting neck is so hard on the neck. As soon as your head drops like even 1 or 2 inches forward to look down at a phone or down at a computer, your neck has to hold so much weight. It's amazing. End up with the back reversing. So you're opening the chest, bring your fingers wide, and just pause there. Really pull your fingers back behind you. Fingertips are strong on the floor, pushing down. My chest is opening. Just pause there. And then turn your eyes towards the right side of your head without moving your neck. Breathe into the right side of your body. And bring your eyes to center. Turn your eyes to the left. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyebrows. Breathe into the left side of your body. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down, rest. It's Saturday. And I will see you all tomorrow for a bit of Sunday yum. We've been doing yum on the floor for a few days now, so let's see what we do. It could be a great adventure. So nice, so lovely. Such a pleasure to be here today. And yeah, enjoy your day. Keep listening. It's a glorious thing to do. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And be well. Ciao, ciao. Hasta luego. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early or late, or even in a few years' time, if this is when you're doing this grace number 6. And yeah, ciao, ciao.